I don't normally read in the evening times, but I had to come outside to do a quick read for you guys because I saw on the news today that Tulsi Gabbard is resigning. Now, I read on her a while back. I think that video had her, Pete Hegseth, and Kash Patel, and I was asking which one was next to go. I don't know who I said was the next one to go. I don't think it was her. I think it was probably what's his name, Kash Patel. But I remember what I said about, I don't remember the cards I got about Tulsi, but I remember saying that she was gonna get fired and that she was gonna land on her feet like Pam Bundy. Now when I say fired, I meant the way Trump fire people, where he moves them to another job position where they can still harm us. That's what I thought. But she's straight out resigning at the end of June, and she claims it's because her husband got diagnosed with some kind of horrid bone cancer. I don't wish sickness on people because I feel like if you do that, it could come back on yourself or your kids or your family members. So I'm not going to say nothing negative about that man. I don't know who he is. My question is, why is she really leaving? Tell us the truth. We're going to pick her in the middle as the woman. We're going to put her as the woman. Let's try to put her in the middle. Here's the woman, the man. I think that's the star, the sun, and the birds. Okay, so birds is about chatter, conversation, right? Hold on. So the first one, let's double check that that's the stars. And they make it, like 3 of the cards look alike in here. It's 16. Yes, it is the stars. It's about hopes and dreams. I think because, okay, so Tulsi was a Democrat, and she was running against Kamala when Kamala was running against Joe Biden, and then Joe Biden picked her to be his running mate, right? After all the primaries were over. And then she left the Democratic Party at some point because she says the Democrats are going to take us to war with Iran. And she jumped from the pot into the fire because the Republicans took us to war with Iran, right? And so she's been sidelined in this administration for some time now. Nobody even knows who the hell she is anymore. She's the one with the skunk hairdo, Cruella de Vil hairdo, with the gray in her hair. And so, well, I mean the streak of gray. You guys know who I'm talking about. She's got bad skin, like she's got acne or something. I didn't like her even when she was a Democrat because she was really, really god-awful to Kamala Harris, even before she was picked up as Joe Biden's running mate. So whatever, I don't like her. Let's move on. This is about her hopes and her dreams. This is not about no sick husband. Not saying that the husband's not sick. I'm just saying that's not why she's leaving. And then the man, maybe she got an offer from a man. Could it be Pootie? It's been long been alleged that she is a Russian asset. Alleged. That's her in the middle. The sun, ooh, she see like good things over the horizon for her. And then the birds. Let's look up the birds. 12 is the birds. Somebody's playing music again. I was like, it's so sickening with all this music playing. Gossip, communication. Oh, social media, meetings, sibling. Okay, so she got an offer. There's chatter going on. I think she got a better offer elsewhere than with this government, and the husband being sick is just an excuse. That happens, you know. So, anyways, the next question, what's going to happen to her? What's in the cards for her? Notice I'm reading Lenormand a lot lately. We're going to pick the book, because the book is about secrets. What are the secrets? So we're going to pick the book, all right? Let's split the deck. I hope you can hear me. The wind is blowing and it's chilly. Oh, no. I got to see. I got to see to pick the book. This is not just picking it random. Okay. What's going to happen to Tulsi? The bear, the child. Oh, let me show you. The bear. The child. I don't like reading late in the evening like this. I don't even know if I'm going to post this because I don't know how the lighting looks. The book is about the secrets, what's going to happen to her. Then it's followed by the ship. And then the key. So the key unlocks stuff. The ship is about travel. She gonna go... Is she gonna get? I said she was gonna land on her feet like Pam Bunny and them. They all have a golden parachute. You know what I mean? 15 is the bear. Strength, power, protection, authority. She's gonna have a big highfalutin position. The child, well, she's too old to be pregnant, so I don't know what the child means. The book. The ship is about traveling, and then the key unlocks stuff. It opens stuff, right? So I think she has opportunity unlocked for her. Solution, important revelations, opening. Yeah, I think she has an opening somewhere. She got hired elsewhere. This ain't about no sick husband. So for the gush, I'm gonna ask, why does Trump not want to go to his son's wedding? Is it just the dementia, alleged dementia that kicked in when he said, oh, you know, it's not a great timing for me, and I got this war to deal with, and yada yada yada. And then he said, you know, they're gonna have a good marriage, and he's a good guy, I've known all his life. Kind of like if he was disassociated from who they were talking about, his firstborn son with his name, right? His junior. But people are going to say, oh, it was a joke, you know, like if Joe were to joke and go, yeah, I'm going to go to Joshua's wedding. I've known him all his life, you know, after all. But I don't think he meant that. You know, I don't think he meant that. So why does Trump not want to go to Junior's wedding? So we're going to pick Trump as the man. I guess I'm not pulling no tarot today. Pick him as the man. The man. Okay, here comes the man. Okay. So the fox, remember we saw it was cunning and what else? Deceptive, but it's also about a job and work. So he's lying and saying it's about work, right? 14. Work, sneaky, cunning. The clover is about luck, right? Number 2. The clover is about opportunities, things going your way, positive opportunities. The man, the woman, who's the woman? Melania? And then the star, it's about the future. I thought this was going to say he's not going to go because he has to go into the hospital to get those fluid drained again, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think he is just living his best life. Like, I don't want to mess around going on to darn wedding. Where is it? Is it in the Bahamas? Where's the wedding going to be? Remember they wanted to have it at the White House? Did you hear that Junior's ex-wife has breast cancer? She's the mother to that little Kai, the granddaughter that's always with Trump. And what else? Oh, she's dating. I didn't know she was dating Saber-Tooth Tiger. You know who I call Saber-Tooth Tiger? Tiger Woods. Alright guys, this was just going to be a quick one. I really just wanted to read on Tulsi Gabbard. I think she has a golden parachute. I think she has an offer elsewhere, and a sick husband is just an excuse. And she lands on her feet again, just like Pam Bundy and the rest of them. But we kind of got it right, saying that she was going to get kicked out. But she resigned. She made the move. So not 100% right. We're not gonna lie about our reads. We're gonna call it for what it is, right? So let me move my stones off of here. Evie already knows, my puppy already knows that when I move the stones, I'm going inside. See you guys on the next read.